Hi, I'm just going to talk you through a few little details that we're going to set up that will make our life easier. So first, I want to go into the settings of our new website. Now, you may have been playing around with the website already, so it's fine to go and look at these when you're playing around with the website, but also this video and this episode are designed to help you if you're now doing a fresh install because you're ready to get serious and make your actual church website. So you can watch this episode, you can watch this helper video, and you can use this episode to get you moving. So site language, different systems install WordPress different ways, and I want to change the site language to UK English, and I want to change the site time zone to go and find, in my case, Europe. There we are, and London will do nicely. I'm just going to save those changes, or I'd like Sunday to be the start of the week. That's very much a matter of taste. And I'm going to change the date format. If you look at this instruction here, then just see that these letters, whatever the letters are in here, set the format, and I just want to switch around the month, which for whatever reason happens to be little j, and the date. Okay, save those changes. So here are the writing settings, and we won't worry about post via email for the moment, but I'm just going to point out that the default post category here is uncategorized, and for most churches, I'm guessing the default post category will be something like news, which we haven't set up yet. So just worth bearing in mind for the future that at the point where you start using categories, so you want things to automatically, for example, feature on the front page of your website, there's a way of setting those defaults quickly and nicely. Reading. This setting says that my home page is displaying at the moment my latest posts. Now, WordPress is clever and it sets up certain pages automatically. We're going to see more of those later, and it's quite likely that we'll end up creating a static page. That simply means a page that we're going to completely own the design for. We'll be able to include recent posts and so on in it, but at the moment I'm going to leave it simply because it'll help us to illustrate how to use WordPress well. I'm going to leave this as it is, and just remember that in that reading section we've got that helpful setting, and as soon as we want to take a bit more control of the home page, that's the place we're going to go. So there are sensible defaults in this section. And media we haven't talked about yet, but permalinks, that's really where I was headed. And depending on, again, on the way you've installed WordPress, you might find that the common setting, the permalink setting that's made is a different one than this. Quite often it will be month and name, or there might be a custom structure with a particular name set in there. I want the post name structure, and essentially that's really simple because it means most web page addresses and most web post addresses and everything else on the website, unless I want it to be another way, will simply be a short address. So my church address, edmonds.ukchurch.net / and then whatever I've called the post, or something related to the title of the post, which is really simple and easy to understand. So if I'd made a change there, I'd want to save the changes, and we're fine. I also want to add a plugin that's really important. We've enabled secure connections to our website. but I only want people to connect to this website with the convenience and the peace of mind that comes from using security. So we're going to use something called Really Simple SSL, and this is a website plugin, an enhancement to the WordPress system. WordPress is designed to be extended in all kinds of ways, and it's going to handle very simply making everything secure. So I'm installing the plugin. It's now installed. Then I activate it, and even though I'm not in the settings page, it's sending me a message that makes it really quick and simple for me to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and activate SSL. I'm going to ignore all of the complicated notes at the top because this is a new website and it's unlikely that we have any of the problems that would prevent us from pressing on. And I'm just going to check that that's working. So if I get rid of HTTPS, which is what indicates the secure connection, then it goes back there anyway. Let me try to force it the other way. If I remove that little S, what happens? Nope, it's still taking me back to the right place, and we have the admin screen at the top, so it's recognized me. Now you might find that you've been logged out at this stage, so if that's the case, you just go to the wp-admin page and you're fine. But because I'm logged in, it just takes me back to the dashboard. So let's have a quick look at our site. It's very plain. There's nothing much going on here, but we're ready to press on. Okay, I'll see you soon.